Ladies and gentlemen, at this point in time, we'd like to extend a very warm welcome to Shri Chaggan Bhujbal, the Honorable Tourism Minister, Government of Maharashtra, who has specially flown down to be a part of this convention. Sir, may I request you to kindly come up on stage with Mr. Kamlesh Barot, President of FHREI, and Mr. Vivek Nair, Chairman of the Convention Organizing Committee. Mr. Bhujbal has always been a part of our Western region conventions and has taken a keen interest right through in our industry problems. May I request Mr. Vivek Nair to kindly extend a welcome to the Honorable Minister. Ms. Nair.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have the proud privilege of welcoming Mr. Chaggan Bhujbal, the Honorable Minister for Tourism of Maharashtra. He has been a minister in Maharashtra for many years, and he has a special fondness for tourism. And therefore, he has made the effort of coming all the way from Nasik, where he was caught up in important activities, to be here with us today, just for a few hours. Sir, we are very grateful to you for this effort, special effort made to be with us today. Without much ado, I would like you to speak to us, and after that, I'll request Kamlesh Barot also to address the audience.
Namaskar. The President of Federation of Hotel and Restaurant Association of India, Shri Kamlesh Barot, Chairman of this convention, Shri Vivek Nair, Co-Chairman Sunit Kuthari, members of the organizing committee, members of the Travel and Tourism Association of Goa, members of the Hotels and Restaurant Association of Goa, dignitaries, representatives of the media, and friends. First of all, let me clear that I was to come yesterday, in fact. The other day, Vivek met me on the airport and he said, Mr. Bhujbal, you should come on so and so date. But when I saw these dates, I was having some programs, some engagements in Nasik. And again today also, some 40 council generals of various countries, they are visiting Aurangabad, Ajanta and Ellora, for which I am supposed to be there with them this evening. So I'll go immediately after my speech. I will have to fly back to Aurangabad. But for some few hours, 2-3 hours, I have come here just to say that yes, I am with you, my government, we are all with you, and we support and respect this convention, this meeting, and definitely, and let me be I'm a little sorry also because you have that very busy schedule. You people also having one after, this session, and in between this, I'm taking your time, but I will not take much of your time. And well, that whatever you have the discussions over here, the questions, and you will be making some notes, some representation to the government. Our secretary, he is there, Mr. Ashish Kumar, he was here, and he will be there. And I assure you that whatever the suggestions comes from these deliberations, we will definitely try to honor them, definitely try to give the sympathetic consideration to it. I will definitely take all these things to my cabinet meeting, Chief Minister, and will see that most of them that will get I'll be getting success to implement it. Of course, there are some other things also like CRJ and other problems which we are helpless now. Some last 10 years ago also I was here and I was talking about all these CRJs and then forest rules regulations, then environment rules regulation and so on. Because it's a All India Federation, I would like to say that you should take up this matter with the central government ministers, and I do not know, because that day, 10 years ago, I'm telling you, somewhere here in Goa, this meeting was there, and the hotels, like, all 5-star hotels, they received some notices from the that charge head, under the charge head regulations, and to demolish it. Yes, right. I said it was good. Demolish all the hotels, tourism will be flourish. What is? So that time, I said, we oppose it totally. I wrote letters to all the state chief minister, having this Kerala and the Tamil Nadu and Andhra Pradesh, and we oppose it. That don't do it. Just let some have the relaxation in these rules and regulations. Look, what is tourism? Tourism, people want to see Taj Mahal. Taj Mahal, not. हमने तो बनाया नहीं भाई ताज महल. ताज महल तो शाहजहां ने बनाया है. अजंता एलोरा हमने बनाया नहीं. 1000 साल जो है बनाया है. क्या फॉरेस्ट हमने बनाया? क्या सी बीच हमने बनाया? तो हम क्या करने वाले हैं? हम तो इतना ही करने वाले हैं जिनको ये देखना चाहते हैं, उसकी मजा लूटना चाहते हैं, वहाँ जाने के लिए हम अच्छे रास्ते बनाए, क्लीनलीनेस हम वहाँ जो है रखे, छोटे मोटे अच्छे होटल्स बनाए ताकि लोग जाकर उसका मजा उठाए. इतना ही काम हम कर सकते हैं और तो कुछ हमको करना नहीं है. और क्या करना? और then when we go to have something, in the forest area, the forest rules and regulations, no, either say with the buffer zone, semi-buffer, then this and this, and go. The forest is one side, the hotel is another side. Now the people there, some people, what is it? They are the religious tourism. Yes, mandir, temple, they are there. Okay, people will go. वो भी तो भगवान वहाँ बैठे हैं तो लोग जाते हैं. हमारा का तो काम सिर्फ वहाँ अच्छे होटल्स दे दो, अच्छी जो सुविधा उनको दे दो. हिस्टोरिकल प्लेसेस, अजंता एलोरा जैसे हैं, हम सुविधा दे सकते हैं. बट नाउ डेज पीपल वांट टू एंजॉय दिस बीच रिसोर्ट. अब क्या करें? पूना में जो है रिसोर्ट बना के बीच उधर जाएगा नहीं. इट्स नॉट पॉसिबल. जहाँ बीच है वहीं रिसोर्ट आएगा. मगर बीच के ऊपर बोलेंगे भाई चलो इतना लंबा जाओ, इतना दूर जाओ, ये तोड़ो, वो तोड़ो, वो तोड़ो. आई डोंट नो. दैट to me of suggestions were made by this government of Maharashtra also, number of other states also, and now they have come with the new rules and regulation. How far they are, whether you people are acquainted with that or not, and whether it is supporting the tourism or not, I do not know. That we'll have to wait for some time and see what are the result out of it. Anyway, but all these things, from the central level, central government, union government should look into it and see that there are some relaxation in all these rules, regulations, so that, yes, you give the relaxations and then you implement very strictly. That we agreed. But if you do it that which is not possible to implement, then of course, हमारे यहाँ सी बीच के ऊपर हमारे आशीष कुमार बोलेगा, तुम कुछ बनाने जाएगा तो बनेगा नहीं. झोपड़ा मांगता उतना बनाओ, विदाउट परमिशन जाओ. बनाएगा ना, बनते हैं ना, तो तुम्हारी परमिशन नहीं लेते हैं. कोई गवर्नमेंट का सेक्रेटरी को पूछना नहीं आता है. और तुम भी बोलते हो गरीब आदमी तो बनाओ. हम भी गरीब आदमी के साथ है, बिकॉज वी आर द बेगर्स ऑफ द वर्ल्ड, सो वी कांट से एनीथिंग. बट यू पीपल ऑल्सो कीप क्वाइट. देन जो है झोपड़ा बनेगा, फिर उसके लिए फिर शायद दिया जाएगा, फिर ये करेंगे. कोई बोलेगा मैं अच्छा एक होटल्स बनाता हूँ, अच्छा रिसोर्ट बनाता हूँ, तो आप बोलेंगे भाई 1 किलोमीटर पीछे जाओ, आधा किलोमीटर पीछे जाओ. ये होता है यार. दिस इज आवर कंट्री. व्हाट आई से, give the relaxation and then have them implement it very strictly, that nothing should come. These are the rules, regulations. ये बनाना है, ये नहीं बनाना. Anyway, I'm taking a little bit more time, though I told that I will not take it. At the outset, friends, I thank organizers, especially Shri Kamlesh Barot, who has given me an opportunity to interact with you. I have recently participated in Indian Association of Tour Association Convention held in Mumbai. This convention will boost the tourism in India, particularly in Maharashtra. I'm very happy. My government has been giving a thrust for promotion of tourism in our state, and as all you are representatives of hotels and restaurants, I would like to inform you that the government of Maharashtra has recently taken the most important decisions to encourage tourism in Maharashtra. As far as hotels are concerned, as per our tourism policy 2006, we are actively considering on the issue of luxury tax. My government has directed our finance department to reconsider the present burden of luxury taxes. We have also decided to increase license renewal period from 1 year to 5 years to reduce the efforts of hotel and eating houses. Hota hai kya, just in January, you apply for the renewal. The inquiries, queries go on. And by the time you get the renewal in your hand, December comes. Again in January, you apply it. So better, we have decided that, yes, let it be for the 5 years. We are reducing the number of licenses required to start restaurant with 1 window clearance. It gives me immense pleasure to announce that the registration fee for the buses operated in municipal corporations area and hill stations will be given a 50% concession. Those who are in infrastructure development related with tourism will be happy to know that exemption in stamp duty will be given for tourism projects on a land given on the lease by Maharashtra Tourism Development Corporation to the private entrepreneurs. You will be glad to know that the applicable water charges for tourism projects in Maharashtra will be at industrial rates. As we have announced Sindhudurg as tourism district, there shall not be any increase in the water and electric taxes to boost the tourism for the next 10 years. My dear friend, as we know that availability of land in today's date is a big issue in Mumbai and other areas also, our government has taken initiative now to undertake government investment on the private lands having tourism potential and wherein government land is not available at such destinations. Such projects, once completed, shall be operated on PPP, that is private-public partnership basis. We are working on the details and clear policy on it, and shortly it will be announced. As part of our basic infrastructure facilities provision at tourist places, we have already planned the development of basic amenities such as clean toilets and restaurants and Wi-Fi services, hygiene certified eating places and drinking water at every tourist destination. I would like to inform you that India's first diving training institute for scuba diving, is coming up at Tarkarli in Sindhudurg district by March next year. This institute is having ultra-modern and international standard facilities for the trainings. MTDC will be training people for water sports activities like scuba diving and snorkeling. Since maximum tourism activities will start in Sindhudurg district, in near future there is a tremendous scope to start hotels and restaurant business in this district. It is estimated that about 50 lakhs foreign tourists visit our country every year. Out of this, about 20 lakhs tourists first comes in Mumbai. We know that it is important to convert this opportunity by aggressively marketing, and I have directly appealed to the tour operators of Mumbai in this regard, and I am confident that in recent future that this will be done, that the people who land at Mumbai will stay back at least 2-3 days. According to the Ministry of Tourism, Government of India, India is receiving only 0.5% of the global tourism movement. If another 0.5% could be added to it, our foreign tourist arrivals would reach the 10 million mark. Presently, it has touched 6 million foreign tourist arrival mark. There are an estimated 1.2 lakhs hotels rooms in the Maharashtra state. However, the state category hotels accounts for 20%. Our forecast is that there will be a total of 2 lakhs hotel rooms by 2022. The annual demand for the skilled manpower in hotels and restaurants is likely to be boosted by aggressive expansion of sector in major districts of Maharashtra. There are approximately 20 training institutes engaged in hotel management. As per the 2010-11 statistics by the Ministry of Tourism, Government of India, India had 1,28,771 hotels rooms under the classified categories and 25,83,519 hotels rooms under the unclassified category. According to Ministry of Tourism, by 2006, India will need 3,10,000 hotel rooms under the classified category and some 46 lakhs hotel rooms under this classified category. This means an addition of 1,81,000 rooms and 20,78,000 rooms respectively. Although the capacity of room has increased by 109% in 2011 from that in 2005, figures by Ministry of Tourism clearly indicates that there is a dearth of hotel rooms in India. The number of domestic tourists in 2010 was 740 millions. The growing domestic tourism in India has created a demand for clean and hygienic accommodation, and hence our India, especially Maharashtra, requires mid-market hotels to boost domestic and international tourism. The demand for such accommodation is mainly at religious destinations like Shirdi, Kolhapur, Pandharpur, Tuljapur, Nasik, as well as tourist destinations like Ajanta Ellora, Lonar Crater, and in Konkan region, etc. Due to the availability of low-fare airlines today, a number of upper and lower class people as well as business executives are traveling, which further calls for the accommodation at affordable prices in metropolitan and semi-metropolitan cities. Also, there is a need for budget hotels. According to the hotel industry experts, there is a more demand for rooms in mid-market and budget category than in the luxury segment. I am confident that the deliberation in this conversation will prove to be fruitful and boost the hotel and restaurant sectors in the country. With these words, I thank the organizers and wish the convention all the success. Thank you. Jai Hind, Jai Maharashtra.
May I now request Mr. Kamlesh Barot, President FHRAI, to kindly express his gratitude to the Minister and share with us his perspective on hospitality and tourism in Maharashtra. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Kamlesh Barot.
Honorable Minister of Tourism of Maharashtra, Shri Chaggan Bhujbal ji, and Convention Committee Chairman, Mr. Vivek Nair, friends, media, good morning. What I would like to do is sum up whatever Ashish and the three secretaries talked about in this session, and also add a little spice to the announcement that the tourism minister made, not making him uncomfortable, but at least trying to give the industry scenario where it becomes a little issue to implement all of this. I'll request Mr. Vivek Nair to first give us a little feelers on these announcements, since Maharashtra becomes the nodal agency to showcase the other states on how these tourism policies can be implemented there also. Wait, take the mic.
So we are at a full meeting with the Chief Minister.
Chalo.
We have to learn from our leaders sometime. All the time, in fact.
10 times in a day I have to hold it. No?
Yes, that's right. You're not used to it. So last week we had a very fruitful meeting with the Chief Minister. We missed you at that meeting since you were traveling outside Mumbai. But one of the few points we raised was this 2006 policy. Now, the representatives of the Taj and Oberoi were present also. Now, in the 2002 policy, there was a provision that once you carry out substantial renovation or refurbishment of a hotel, which exceeded 25% of the net worth of the hotel, you could be eligible for that luxury tax exemption. That was discontinued in the 2006 policy. So these hotels and others who have to carry out renovation, these 2 hotels were affected by the Mumbai blast. So they requested that 2006 policy, which are now being revised, can also include that. So whatever large amounts they spend after the blast could be covered here. And the CM also agreed. He said we can put a threshold limit and have that included. So the other point we raised was the need for a convention exhibition center. We have been talking about it for many years. One such center we mentioned to Ashish also was the Bombay Exhibition Center. You have yourself inaugurated several exhibitions there. They can increase it, but right now the FAR there is only 1 in the suburbs, whereas hotels can go up to 3.5. So we have written to Urban Development Department, Mr. Benjamin earlier, that they can also be given higher FSI, like given to hotels, but the premium which is normally charged at 10, 15, 25% of the ready reckoner rate, that may be considered a little less for them because around the world, convention exhibition centers don't pay money. They are economically unviable. So, but then all cities need to have a large one like that. And it will be the first one in India after Pragati Maidan. So that request has also gone to Urban Development Department, and we request you to look at that. So other points.